Sustainable livelihood frameworks. Sustainability is meeting the needs of current generation without compromising the needs of future generation resources. Developed countries have banded together to put policies and studies in place to help poorer, less developed countries. This is where the framework of sustainable livelihood is implemented. Aspects of the framework include human capital, social capital, natural capital, physical capital, and financial capital. Human capital is the economic value of workers' experience and talent. Human capital can be measured at household level with a variety of factors influencing it. Poverty is associated to some aspect, including low level of education or poor health, and eradicating this is a primary goal. Human capital can be direct or indirect. A direct aspect of human capital is that if people want to grow human capital, they are prepared, or they have to be prepared to perform the work for themselves. An indirect aspect of human capital is things that you don't have any control over, such as poor infrastructure, or the fact that in some countries that girls are not allowed to attend school. To build human capital, there have to be opening of opportunities for who want to invest in education, also a constant improvement in things that will draw persons' attention to learning. Social capital. So social capital has networks and connection, membership in more formalized groups, and relationship of trust and exchanges. This all of these aspects help to build social capital. Social capital can help to boost person wages and saving rates. It has a potential to improve other aspects of the economy, such as a natural and a physical capital. Social networks are responsible for the development, innovation, acquisition, and dissemination of knowledge. Exclusion, hierarchical, or coercive relationships, and certain obligations are some of the negative aspects of social capital. Improvement in local infrastructures or institution, or the creation of environment conducive to democracy help to build social capital either directly or indirectly. Natural capital. Natural capital refers to the pool of natural resources from which resource flow and services that are valuable to people's livelihoods. Natural capital is a combination of living and non-living components. A natural capital experiences shocks, which can be natural or man-made disaster that can create problems for more vulnerable individuals. So your disasters include your hurricane, your earthquakes, your forest fires, your downturns in like your economy or any other aspect that humans have control over, and pollution. People rely on natural capital, which is critical to their survival. Physical capital now, so basic infrastructure and producer commodities for the support of livelihood. Essential infrastructures must be maintained. So transport infrastructure, your secure shelters and buildings, your adequate water and sanitation facilities, proper electrical grids, and information access are among these important infrastructures that are set up with physical capital. The framework was created to aid in the creation of improved infrastructure to help underprivileged people to achieve their goals. Physical capital might be difficult to implement due to the cost and maintenance and corruption. Financial capital. So this framework is used to see how people can create different livelihoods while waiting for access to stocks or regular inflow of money. So financial capital is the most flexible capital because it can be converted and used for direct achievement of livelihood outcomes. So it can be transferred into political influence, whether it's right or wrong. Physical capital is access through organization, institution, legislative, and regulatory environment. Without some some form of financial education. Many people who are poor might not know how to use financial capital, so it would not solve the problem. So, your weaknesses of the framework has been criticized for focusing on micro level issues while ignoring larger governmental issues of environmental policies and national and economic growth. This has resulted in a lack of market understanding and reduced the likelihood of poor person having steady income. So another critique of that, the power dynamic associated with gender is not taken into account. So the strength of a framework, you have more income, you have higher well-being, reduced vulnerability, enhanced food security, more sustainable use of natural resources, and you restore human dignity. In conclusion, if these frameworks are effectively implemented, they have the potential to enhance the lives of many individuals, especially in poorer regions or poorer countries. It allows underprivileged persons to do anything they want with their life to attain the goals and objectives they set for themselves without encountering like any obstacles such as not having proper infrastructure to carry out certain things that we need in life. And finally, the framework have their own set of drawbacks and benefits. Thank you.